My greetings to everyone. I am Professor Dr. Namita Rajput, Professor in Department of Commerce, Sri Aurobindo College, University of Delhi. In the ongoing series of Principles of Marketing, today we are talking more on marketing mix. What is the optimal marketing mix? What is the service marketing? How they are different from each other and the related concepts. So let me start with the concept of optimal marketing mix. Now, determining the optimal marketing mix is a very complex task that depends on the various factors such as the nature of the product or the services, the target market characteristics, competitive landscape, marketing objectives and the available resources. Now, let me tell you one thing, that there is no one ball which fits all the answers to this question, as what works for one company may not work for another. However, I can always provide you with a general framework of considering developing a marketing mix. So start with understanding of your target market, that is the product, and their needs and the preferences of the customers. Develop a product or a service that meets these demands, provided value to them, and consider the factors like what are the product features, quality, branding, packaging, and after-sales support. Then of course you have to always take care of the right pricing which has a perceived value in the eyes of consumers. Now decide whether you want to adopt a premium pricing, competitive pricing and the value pricing approach. Now consider the pricing strategy like penetration prices, skimming prices, psychological prices. Now depending on the market positioning and your objectives, you need to decide on these pertinent decisions. Then comes the optimal marketing mix part of the place. Now, determining the most effective distribution channel to reach your target market. Now, consider the factors like physical locations, online platforms, that is the wholesalers, retailers and the direct sales. Ensure that your product or a service is easily accessible to your customers at a right place and at the right time. Then followed by a promotion. That is, you need to develop a very comprehensive promotional strategy using the various elements like promotion mix, advertising, personal selling, sales promotion and the public relations. Now, determining the most effective combination of these elements based on your target audience, budget, communication objectives. So, you need to leverage the digital marketing channels and the social media platforms to reach a wider audience and engage with the customers. Next comes the most important, people. Recognize the importance of people in your marketing mix. Train and empower your sales and the customer services teams to deliver the exceptional customer experiences. Focus on build a strong relationship with the customers and providing the excellent post-purchase support. Then comes the process. You need to streamline your internal processes to ensure that the efficiency and the consistency in delivering your product or a service. So this includes the order processing, customer support, delivery logistics and any other processes relating to the customer journey. Next is your physical evidence. Consider the physical evidence or a tangible element that support your product or a service. So this can include the factors like the store ambience, product packaging, website designing and overall brand presentation. You need to ensure that these elements align with your brand image, create a positive impression on the customers. Now we need to remember this, that the optimal marketing mix will vary for each business and may require a continuous monitoring and adjustment based on the market dynamics, customer feedback and the business goals. Regularly evaluate the effectiveness of your marketing efforts and make necessary changes to optimize your mix for the maximum impact. Now we will also be now moving forward with how is the interrelationship of the different marketing elements is there, followed by what particular strategic decisions what we take and also the details of the service marketing. So the first and the foremost, let us move forward with the interrelationships, which is a very pertinent issue among the marketing mix elements. The marketing mix elements, that is the product, price, place and promotion, are of course they are interrelated and they influence each other in a company's overall marketing strategy. Changes in one element can have a direct impact on the other elements. So definitely let us move forward with a breakdown of this interrelationship between the marketing mix elements. So let us take the first two, that is the product and the price. The product and the price elements are very closely linked. The features, quality and the perceived value of the product or the services influence the pricing strategy. The premium products or those with the unique features may command a higher prices, while the product positioned as a budget-friendly or a value-driven may have the lower prices. Conversely, the pricing strategy can also affect the perceived value and positioning of the product. For example, a higher price may create the perception of exclusivity or a superior quality. That is, a total product cost, a unit cost, a markup price and the selling price. So there is a general perception in the mind of the people that if somebody is buying a costly product, so that means it has a superior quality. So definitely these two things are very closely related to each other. Now let us discuss what is the interrelationship of a product and a promotion. The product and promotion elements are also interconnected in terms of creating the awareness and communicating the product benefits to the target market. The promotion strategy should also highlight the unique selling propositions of the product and its features to attract the potential customers. The effective promotion can create a demand and generate the interest in the product, leading to increased sales. Now, there is a very close relationship between a place and a promotion. The place, that is the distribution and the promotion elements, are intertwined as they both involve reaching and communicating with the target market. The choice of the distribution channels, that is the physical stores, the online platform, etc., impacts the reach and availability of the product. The promotion strategy should align with the chosen distribution channels to ensure a consistent messaging and the maximum exposure. For example, if a product is primarily sold online, the digital marketing and the social media promotions can be very effective in reaching the target audience. Now we will move on with the interrelationship of the price and the promotion. The price and promotion are also very closely related as they both influence the purchasing decisions. The promotional activities like discounts, coupons, limited time offers can create wonders. It can create a sense of urgency and also it influences the price perception. Now effective promotions can also attract the customers by offering the value for money and incentivizing the purchases. Conversely, any changes in price, such as price reductions or increases, may require a corresponding adjustment in the promotion to communicate the new pricing strategy and maintain consistency. Now, it's important to note that all four elements of the marketing mix should work together in a cohesive and integrated manner to create a comprehensive marketing strategy. Now, changes in one element may require adjustments in the other elements to maintain a consistency and maximize the effectiveness of the marketing mix as a whole. Successful marketing strategies, they consider the interrelationships between these elements and it definitely ensures that they are aligned to achieve the desired marketing objectives. Now, determining the marketing mix, it involves making a very important strategic decision. about the product, price, place, and promotion elements to effectively reach and satisfy the target market. So let us discuss a step-by-step process to help determining the marketing mix. The first and the foremost is identify your target market. Clearly, define the characteristics, needs, and the preferences of your target market. Understand their demographics, psychographics, and buying behavior. So this will guide your decisions in deciding a marketing mix that resonates with your target audience. Now define your marketing objectives. Establish specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, smart marketing objectives. Now, these objectives, they should align with your overall business goals, guide your marketing mix decisions. So, the examples of the marketing objectives include increasing market share, generating the sales leads, boosting the brand awareness, launching a new product. The third is develop your product strategy. Now, determine the features, benefits, and positioning of your product or the services. Now, consider the factors such as the product design, quality, packaging, and branding, and any unique selling points that differentiate your offerings from the competitors. You need to ensure that your product strategy aligns with the needs and the preferences of your target market. The fourth is set your pricing strategy. Determine the optimal pricing strategy based on the factors like production cost, competition, market demand, and perceived value. Consider whether you will adopt a premium pricing, competitive pricing, or the value pricing approach. Evaluate the pricing strategies like penetrating prices, skimming prices, psychological prices based on your market positioning and the objectives. Now, you need to evaluate all your pricing strategies, which we have discussed right now, based on two things. The first and the foremost is how you're positioned in the market and what are your objectives. Then you need to choose your distribution channels, which is the fifth step. Identify the most effective distribution channels to reach your target market. Consider both physical and the digital channels like the direct sales, the retail stores, e-commerce platforms, wholesalers, or the partnerships with the distributors. You need to ensure that your chosen channels provide the convenient access to your product or the services for your target customers. The sixth step is craft your promotional strategy. Now, we need to determine how and most suitable promotion mix is there to reach and engage your target audience. Select the approximate mix of advertising, personal selling, sales promotion, and the public relations activities based on your marketing objectives, the target market, budget, and communication objectives. You need to leverage the digital marketing channels and the social media platforms to ensure your promotional efforts. We need to also monitor and adjust. Continuously monitor the performance of your marketing mix elements, collect the feedback from the customers, analyze the data, track the key performance indicators, that is KPIs, and assess the effectiveness of your marketing efforts. We need to make a necessary adjustment to your marketing mix based on the market dynamics, customer feedback, and the business goals. We need to remember that the marketing mix is not a one-time decision but an ongoing process that requires a regular evaluation and adaptation. It's very important to stay agile. It's very important to be responsive to the changes. And it is also very important to keep into considerations the changing market landscape and last but not the least, the changing customer needs to maintain a competitive edge. Now, how do we determine this marketing mix is a very important question. Now, in the service industry, the marketing mix consists of the following elements. The first is your product or the services. Services are intangibles and can be challenging to the market compared to the physical products. However, the service providers need to be clearly defined and communicate the specific services they offer. So this includes identifying the core services, the features, the benefits, and any unique selling proposition that differentiate them from the competitors. Next is your price. The pricing strategies in the service industry can vary depending on the factors like the perceived value of the service, the target market, competition, and the cost of delivering the service. Pricing can be based on the hourly rates, the project fees, subscription models, the value-based pricing, and where the price is determined by the perceived value of the customer. The third is your place, that is the distribution. Since the services are intangible, the distribution aspects refers to the accessibility and the availability of the service. Now, this includes determining the physical locations where the service will be delivered, an online platform or the websites to access the market, or the partnerships with other business to extend the reach of the service. Next we have is a promotion. Promoting the services includes creating the awareness and communicating the value proposition to the target market. The service providers can use the various promotional channels like the digital marketing, the content marketing, social media, public relations, direct sales, and advertising to reach their target audience. Now we will be dwelling into a very important concepts, that is the testimonials, case studies, and word of mouth referrals are very, very important in building the credibility and of course the trust. Next we talk about is the people. People also play a very critical and a crucial role in the service industry as they are directly involved in delivering the service. It is important to hire and train the competent and the customer-oriented employees who can provide a positive service experience. Employees should have the necessary skills and the knowledge to deliver the service effectively and also build a strong relationship with the customer. The next step-to-step procedure is your process. The process refers to a step-by-step procedure and the systems involved in delivering the service. The service providers need to ensure that their processes are efficient, seamless, and the customer-centric. Now, this includes the elements like appointment, scheduling, the service delivery, the customer support, the complaint resolution, and the feedback mechanisms. The next is your physical evidence. While services are intangible, the physical evidence refers to the tangible elements that support the delivery of a service. It includes the service environment, signage, equipment, branding material, packaging if applicable, and other physical cues that influence the customer's perception of the service quality. Now, by effectively managing these elements of the marketing mix, the service providers can attract and retain the customers. Now, differentiate themselves from your competitors and create a positive service experience that ultimately leads to the customer satisfaction and the loyalty. Now, let us do a very interesting part, that is a case study of Leela Palace. Yes, we are talking about the service industry, a hotel. Now, how does they manage the 7 P's of marketing? That is in the service industries, instead of 4, we have 7 P's of marketing. So let us discuss the case study of Leela Palace, New Delhi, as per the 7 P's of marketing. The first and the foremost is a product. The Leela Palace, New Delhi offers a range of luxurious products and the services, which includes the elegant accommodations, fine dining, spa, fitness center, event spaces and a personalized services. The hotel focuses on providing a superior guest experience and the attention to actually in detail the luxury amenities and the exceptional services. The next we talk about is a price. The Leela Palace, New Delhi adopts a premium pricing strategy to reflect its luxury position and the high-end offerings. The hotel sets its prices at a premium level to cater to affluent travelers seeking an exclusive and a lavish experience. The third is your promotion. The hotel utilizes a comprehensive promotional strategy to reach its target audience. It employs an online marketing tactics such as its official website, the social media platforms and the collaborations with influencers to create a brand awareness and engage with the potential guest. Now we talk about the hotel. The hotel also invests in the traditional marketing channels like the print advertising, the luxury travel magazines, the strategic partnerships, and participation in the industry events. Now the next is your place factor of Leela Palace. The Leela Palace, New Delhi is strategically located in the heart of the city, offering easy access to the business districts and the tourist attractions and transportation hubs. Its prime location makes it convenient for both the business and the leisure travelers. The hotel also provides the transportation services, the airport transfers to ensure a seamless stay for its guests. We are talking about the 5th P of Leela Palace, that is the people. The hotel focuses on hiring and training a skilled and a dedicated team of professionals who deliver the exceptional customer service. The staff members at Leela Palace, New Delhi are trained to anticipate and fulfill the guest needs, ensuring a personalized, memorable experience throughout their stay. Now, coming on to 6th P, that is the process. The hotel emphasizes the efficient and a seamless process to enhance the guest satisfaction. Now, this includes the streamlined check-in and check-out procedures, attentive room service, prompt handling of the guest request, and efficient event management. The processes are designed to provide a smooth and a hassle-free experience for the guest. Yes, we are talking about the last P, that is the 7th P for the service industry, that is the physical evidence. The Leela Palace, New Delhi creates a visually stunning and a very beautiful physical environment. The hotel features grand architecture, luxurious interiors, exquisite decor and well-maintained facilities. The physical evidence of the hotel elegance and luxury reinforces its positioning as a top-tier destination for upscaling the travelers. By integrating these 7 P's of marketing, the Leela Palace, New Delhi aims to attract and retain the affluent travelers seeking a luxurious and a memorable stay in Delhi. Now what is the meaning of a service? Service refers to an act of providing assistance, support or providing the task to fulfill the needs or desires of others. So it can be broadly defined as an intangible economic activity that involves a transaction or interaction between the service industry and delivers a specific outcome or a value to the customer. The first and the foremost characteristics of a service industry is that it is intangible. That is, the services are intangible, meaning that they cannot be touched or physically possessed like goods. Instead, they are experienced through interactions and the performances. It is inseparability. The services are often created and consumed simultaneously. So, the production and the delivery of services typically involve the active participation of both the service provider and the customer. unlike the goods, services cannot be separated from the provider at the time of delivery. Next we have is a heterogeneity. Services are highly valuable, variable and can differ from one provider to another. So we cannot have the same kind of services being offered by one service provider and the other. Each service encounter may be unique, influenced by the factors like skills, attitude, behavior of both the provider and the customer. Next is your perishability. The services are perishable in nature, meaning they cannot be stored or inventorized for future use. The capacity to deliver services is time bound and must match the demand for services at a given point of time, such as reliability, responsiveness, empathy and tangibles. So they contribute to overall customer experience and the satisfaction with your service. Next is your customer involvement. The customers often play a very active role in the service delivery process. So they may contribute to creation of value of providing the information, participation in decision making and cooperating with the service providers. So there is a simultaneous production and consumption of the service industry and the relationship focus. The services are often built on relationship between a service provider and the customer, establishing a trust. Understanding the customer needs and delivering a personalized experience are very important aspects of the service provision. And the last is your customer perception. The quality of service is subjective and depends on the customer's perception. Factors like reliability, responsiveness, empathy and tangibles, they contribute to the overall customer experience and satisfaction with the service. Thank you so much.